Um, my name is Bryan Ortiz. I'm a accounting major. You guys don't remember from last time. I'm part of the Cross, the Democrats, and the LGBTA. I'm also part of the Student Assembly at University of Buffalo. I was also a president at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga and founder of the men's lacrosse team over there. I was also the president of the Gay Straight Alliance at my other school at Suffolk Community College. Well, I'm going to inform you guys that I'm not going to be running on a platform. If anything, I'll be running at the same platform that the current administration has in place. I talked to Ernesto. His major concern was safety, and last time I talked to him, he talked to police, and he was going to inform me what happened to that meeting. Also, another big thing is about promoting SA and SA clubs. As the SA vice president, another duty is to oversee all clubs' needs. To pretty much be the club director, help anyone, questions and budget, anything. Reason why I dropped out my last election. Last election was a very important one for SI. It's pretty much Ernesto and Hassan. It would have made us, the reputation would have made, it would have been ruined if Hassan would have won. The Constitution would have looked kind of silly, and that's why I put all my support back to Ernesto and just to see him succeed. That's pretty much it. Intro.
Okay.
Just a question. Anyone have any questions on that one?
Well, you kind of said that you don't really have a platform. You're running on the current SA platform, but
Yeah.
is there anything that you individually want to see implemented or change about the current platform?
I just want to see implemented as promoting SA clubs. I know I was talking to Ernesto. I saw his videos. He mentioned the college Republicans wanted to bring Rudy Giuliani. He also I talked to some new clubs like the improv comedy, and I gave them some ideas. I'm gonna try to help the new clubs and just promote them, get people more involved as students.
You saying safety is one of your main issues. What do you hope to do to implement safety?
Well, safety, I know that Ernesto talked to the University Police last week. I haven't got back to him about what happened to that meeting. What I want to do is just see what tools did he actually need for us, because we have the money, it's just what did he need to keep us safe?
And you also were saying how you said, everybody said, you run it on narrow platform. Basically, you agree with the ideas, you just need them to be put in place. Now, what do you think you're bringing to the table that will help them put these plans in place, put it in action?
As an experience when I founded my lacrosse program, the way I promoted it was flyers, was word of mouth, promotion throughout SA. It's one big thing, and I just know from experience I can help promote a lot of clubs here.
Bryan, you mentioned that you're very much in favor of the current SA administration platform. Is there anything that you don't think they have or have left out or omitted from their platform in what they want to accomplish?
Repeat that last part of the question.
Is there anything that you disagree with on their platform?
Not talking to us, so not really. Most of the stuff is pretty good. Like we talked about to promote the SA tours that we have in place, to promote the wellness center, you know, the massages, what else do you have here? Also wants to bring back the generation, promote athletics. And there's this other thing he was talking about, internship program that I wasn't even sure about what he was explaining. He was trying to explain to me.
I think that's the SA internship
Yeah.
program, where students can follow someone who's currently working for SA, so students can learn more about
Yeah.
what's going on.
Alright.
You were speaking about safety. You're speaking about safety as being one of the issues that is not being talked about. That's what you said last time you were on. What do you think is an issue? You know, we're bringing safety into the light. What is an issue that isn't being talked about that needs to be? What issue do you think needs to be brought into the light more?
Other than safety?
Yeah, other than safety.
Okay. I'm not sure.
What will better connect, students who might not necessarily be, involved with SA? What are some ways that you want to bring them in, through maybe services programs, off the just giving away stuff? Like what's like one of the biggest things you can do to bring students in who are not necessarily affiliated with SA as of yet?
Events? But not like Fall Fest, I'm talking about like other events, like probably some type of like dance.
Some of the other candidates have mentioned kind of ties to SA and different relations that they have already set up in the SA administration. Do you have anyone that, or any connections in SA that you know, or how will the transition be for you getting involved with SA? Is it for the first time?
Yeah. It would be pretty rough, but not like a week or two.
With you said you're on now in the student assembly. How is being affiliated with SA now in that regard going to help you if you are elected as vice president? How are you going to bring what you've learned there to the table to
From student assembly?
Yeah.
Well, as of now, I'm in the rules committee, and what I want to do is kind of change the constitution a little bit, especially what happened prior and just a couple of, there's also student affairs and other stuff.
Greg Robinson, I believe that's his name, is student running. He's already in student senate, and he's actually endorsed by Ernesto and the e-board in right now. Now, some would see that as like him having an edge. Do you see yourself as a dark horse candidate, or do you think that you're confident in your issues and your campaign and believe that you would be able to fulfill the job?
I'm pretty confident. I talked to Greg last week, actually. He pulled me aside, and we both discussed about running, and I respect him as a candidate, and we just parted our ways and just said good luck to each other.
Bryan, a lot of you and yourself and the other candidates, you're all heavily involved. What do you think separates you specifically from them in terms of your candidacy for SA Vice President?
Probably the status. I'm a junior, they're a senior. This election it's November 13th. We got 4 more weeks, then we got a month off, then we got 4 more months, and the next election's coming up. Most of these seniors are just, I don't know if they're there for the right reasons, or that's one thing I'm concerned about. I just want to see the right person in place.
Do you feel that with the the time constraints that you just
Yeah.
mentioned with the election being so late, do you feel that it will be enough time for you to go in there and maybe implement some change that you're hoping to change? Do you think that will be enough time for you, or do you think you'll more so just kind of get in the swing of things and prepare next year's staff for going with change? What do you think? in that regard?
A little bit of both. Give time to like change a little bit now, and move big for next year.
That's fine. You can extend the question and answer period 4 more minutes, or you can wrap up.
Just wrap up.
Okay. Sure.
All right. Actually, that's pretty much it. Got nothing else to say.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Bryan.
Great.
Thank you.